Justice for Mohbad. According to Wumi, Mohbad was declared by after 20 minutes for hospital. Perex Hospital formally put up a press statement telling the whole world that Mohbad was brought in dead. He don't die before they carry am come. Now, all the narrative so far given to everybody is that the injury we get for the hand, broken bottle, na him kpai am. Check it properly. Let's assume say infection enter and tetanus. Something happen on the 10th. On the 11th in the morning, even the same spending, he say he come out in the morning, he greet am. On the 12th, Mohbad was declared kpai. Wetin happen between that time in the morning wey we take see spending and the time wey they eventually declare am kpai? And meanwhile, people dey assume say he kpai for house. Wumi say no, he not kpai for house. They rush am go hospital, hold up the road, and as dem see am say hold up, they carry am enter bike. And the hospital management say no, person wey una carry come, he don kpai. Are you now saying that all the people wey carry am go that same hospital, if person kpai, they no dey know, person no dey breathe again, is lifeless and the rest? Whatever is happening, let anybody know say VDM is trying to victimize that same Wumi, because Wumi is the last person who then tell am say Mohbad don kpai. She dey there as at the time where they struggle. So now she dey in that right position, or Adura or Darosha, to tell us what really happened to Mohbad. Because from the way things are going, there are so many consistency about whatever statement all of them are giving. Because like I rightly said in my previous video, we are going back to the root to begin to analyze everything so far dropped by them, then compare it with their recent video. You now begin to see some discrepancies and the rest. Like some persons will rightly say that Mohbad case is going to be very difficult for them to even hide, for us not to see the truth, most especially if the police really want to do their job. And I don't want to believe what people they speculate. Very that black man is out just to make sure that he exonerate free Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and the rest. We are not saying there's no record to that effect saying no bullion. If you bullion, but now this same Naira Marley and that same Sam Larry, now they buy them, now they make them buy so easily. Were they there as at the time where Mohbad buy? I believe that should be secondary. If there's any punishment to that effect and there's a video and evidence, truly speaking, say they make life unbearable for Mohbad, most especially Sam Larry, who will see video, who will stay beat am. Even video come and say Mohbad even cry, say see the shirt, you don't wear a shirt for your body and every other thing. That one alone, it already send a signal to everybody that even that Sam Larry is guilty of molesting, harassing that same Mohbad. But for the one where they take fire, which VDM is digging deep at the moment, I believe we shouldn't be biased. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Because Perex Hospital, who declare by no go fit say one thing, and Wumi on her own in the interview is saying another thing. We want to see the video as VDM is doing another great analysis just for us to know the truth, so that that truth go set whoever that is innocent free, so long as this case is concerned. But it's so shameful that Adura and Darosha, in all of this, they are keeping quiet. Because the last time they asked Adura, who you feel say by your brother, say na prime boy. In all of this one, I can that same Adura come out now with that boldness to say na prime boy who not did that at the time we buy. Even if maybe you use leg, take hit knee, it pierce go inside, you remove and you not treat am, he go still spend 1 week before infection will enter to the extent that it can even hit by person. But this one, something happened in the middle of the night on the 10th, few hours to on the 11th. Then on the 12th, before evening, you see, don't cry. You want to be the quit cry like that. Anyway, kudos to VDM. Get him out.
Alright, so we are not going to go deeper into this investigation, but this time we are going to listen to the interview that Mohbad's wife had on Arise TV. Let's quickly listen to that interview.
Our best, we took him to the hospital, and 20 minutes after, the doctor said he's dead.
20 minutes after he landed in the hospital?
Yeah. The doctor said.
All right, you heard her. Said they took him to the hospital. And then 20 minutes after, the doctor said he's dead. Then the interviewer asked her that 20 minutes after he was brought into the hospital, she said yes, and then she nodded her head, therefore insinuating that Mohbad was brought in alive to the hospital. And then after the doctor did one or two things, then Mohbad gave up. Do you understand? You know what that means? It means that Mohbad's wife is the last person in everybody that went to that show to see him alive. Now, to all those people, I've seen a lot of comments. To those people that are saying, maybe he was infected because of the cuts he had in his hand, maybe tetanus. Tetanus cannot kill you in 24 hours. It is not possible. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's any infection you can get from a cut on this earth that can kill you in 24 hours. It is impossible. So therefore, maybe something else happened. But now, we are not going to talk about that. She said that they brought him to the hospital, and then 20 minutes later, the doctor said he's dead, insinuating that he was brought in alive. Now, let's go to the press release from that hospital during the time when Mohbad died. This is the press release. As you can see, Perex Medical Hospital press statement. The attention of the management of Perex Medical Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and false information being circulated in some social media platform that Mr. Ileri Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, died in our medical facility. We consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 4:30 on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ileri Aloba, aka Mohbad, was brought to our medical facility. We are going to go back again. Let me read that line. The lifeless body of Mr. Ileri Oluwa. Lifeless means body where don't die. Therefore, eliminating what she said. She said they took him there 20 minutes later. They confirmed him dead. But let's continue. So the lifeless body of Mr. Ileri Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprung into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life. 2 times. The first line, they said the lifeless body. And now they have said there was no sign of life. No central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital sign, and his pupils were fixed and dilated on attempting CPR. Rigor mortis, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death. We observed that the person who brought him to our facility was informed that it was a case of b.I.d. I paused. They informed the person that brought Mohbad to the hospital, which is his wife, and whoever was with him, that it was a case of b.I.d. B.I.d. means brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstance leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injection on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body to be taken to the nearest government hospital where it can be deposited in a morgue. So they quickly advised the people that brought him in. Mohbad's wife has already confirmed that they took him into the hospital and 25 minutes say don't buy. So it was Mohbad's wife that they said, Omo, you brought this guy in dead, lifeless and no sign of life. So you should better take him to the mortuary. Now, they continued. They said, let it be known that Mr. Ileri Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, was not a patient of Perex Medical Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. Also, the nurse who was said to be administering treatment on him at home is not a staff of Perex Medical Hospital, and the video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which the late Mr. Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, is seen alive and receiving treatment is not Perex Medical Hospital. Now, you see this last paragraph. You know why they had to make that obvious? Why they put it there? First things first that you will notice in this letter. This press release came on the 25th. Mohbad died on the 12th, as seen on the letter. Right. But they waited till 25th to give a press release. You know why? Because according to the last paragraph, a video was going viral where people were saying this was the last moment of Mohbad in the hospital. But the hospital saw that, and that come, let these people no go spoil our name. Oh. Let's quickly say our truth. You know the video that was going viral? It is this video. Now, before I play the video, let me show you the caption that was used in the video by the person that posted it. On the 16th of September 2023 was when this person posted this video. 4 days after Mohbad died. The caption, Mohbad cried in the hospital after he was beaten by Naira Marley. Let's play the video. So therefore, this particular caption now is to insinuate that this was Mohbad's last moment, and this video went viral. That it was this day that Mohbad died. Now watch the video.
Yeah, no, that I'm having a come. Any man with drug go. Making mommy. Only any got to that alone. Okay. You mean you come home? Because then that's the go move. One you come. One light alone. One alone.
And it's actually sad looking at him. However, this particular video happened over a year before Mohbad died. But some persons were in charge of pushing a narrative in order to distract people from the real thing that killed this boy to something else. If you watch when this video was posted, the other person that even shared it on 5th of October 2022, while another person claimed to have posted this video February 24th of 2022. Show you the see. So they quickly used this video. Boom! Agenda started flying. So here's the thing. Mohbad wife, what happened on that day that made you rush Mohbad to this particular hospital? What happened there? Tetanus didn't kill him. That cut when Mohbad get for hand cannot kill him. No matter the infection where enter that hand, it don't fit by Mohbad. The highest, they will cut the hand. That's the highest thing that can happen. They will remove the hand. But don't be say it will buy the boy. So something else must have happened in that house. I would not know. I wasn't there. It's only Mohbad wife that can tell us, or Adura Aloba, Mohbad's brother. Or if she went to that hospital with some other persons, those other persons can explain. But I'm pretty sure she didn't go there alone, because only her no fit carry Mohbad body. So she went there with some persons. I am guessing that Adura Aloba will be with her, and maybe some other persons. I am also guessing that the people who carry Mohbad dead body inside that motor follow carry Mohbad go hospital. And that video when they say, Mohbad is dead, was when they were taking Mohbad back home, when they had finally confirmed, say Mohbad don't buy. So it is the last moment now that we'll talk about. Remember, Prime Boy, the last time Prime Boy saw Mohbad was on the 10th in the night. When they beat him, he run. The last time the driver saw Mohbad was on the 11th early morning by 1 a.m. And after that, because they broke his glass, he waited outside till 3 a.m. and then till early morning. As at 3 a.m., they rushed in that they want to rush somebody to the hospital. But the driver, according to him, that they wanted to trick him, so he didn't go. Then early hours of the day, he now saw Mohbad's wife and said, you people broke my glass. Tell your husband to give me money. She went inside. According to him, she stayed for 1 hour. She didn't come outside. When she came outside, she now said, don't worry, my husband will send somebody to come and do it. Or you go. The third person is Spending. Spending said he saw Mohbad on the 11th. That Mohbad came in with came downstairs with a swollen hand. Then he left. So the only people now for the house, Adura and Mohbad wife. So between two of them, what happened? And why was he rushed to the hospital? And you see another confirmation in all of this. The hospital said he was brought in dead on the 12th, therefore confirming my own investigation that he actually died on the 11th. You all will learn, and you all will learn the hard way. Don't play.
Now, these are some of the things we are now seeing and beginning to suspect that even the police are now trying to be acting as if they are being compromised. I don't want to believe that simply because Wumi Mama and police, as a result of that, They just want everything to slide. Whoever is in charge, if they go do your family like this and it go scot-free, God bless you. But if they will not do your family member wetin they do Mohbad, and you are trying to cover up, I don't want to say wetin Mohbad family see or Mohbad see, na your family go see. Because from the way things are going, VDM on his own sit down is analyzing. The Nigeria police force have not seen the lapses in whatever statement so far given by them. Because Perex say brought in dead. Then Wumi say 20 minutes after they don't reach there. So which one is true? Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment on the comment section. Once again, share and follow the page. For the record, and justice now we want, and justice we must get so long as justice for Mohbad is concerned. Except God not the heaven. Whoever have a hand in the Mohbad's death, until they confess and receive their immediate punishment, they can never bounce back to life how they were before Mohbad died.